I can't wait for winter.
I know.
Winter Wonderland. I want Christmas music. I want Christmas lights.
Oh my God, I just want to be cold again.
I want it to be freezing. I want us to be shivering in the she shed and being like, oh my God, I miss summer.
Yeah.
I just want to be playing outside with the kids and squirt guns.
Yeah, I can't ever imagine being hot. It's just so cold.
It's like an oven in here.
It is like an oven in here. It's 1,000 degrees and it's the middle of the day, so we're just baking inside a fucking she shed.
Yeah.
But you know what?
What? Worth it?
Yeah.
Totally worth it. Let's invest in an air conditioning.
I'm in. Let's do it.
All right.
We got that Patreon money, so...
Girl, we rich.
Yeah, we'll put that shit. I think it's enough to have an air conditioner, like a little window one.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, that's a really small window one. We could get just a bag of ice and blow it at me.
I mean, yeah, that too. There's definitely enough to cover a bag of ice and a styrofoam cooler.
Fucking perfect. That's all we need then.
Yeah.
We live a humble life.
Literally. It does not take much to please us.
Not at all.
God damn!
All right, everybody. How's the world doing? What's going on?
It's probably burned down by now because we're recording in the future.
In the future!
Past?
Because I am... Yeah, it's the past now. Future for them while they're listening. You know how that works.
Yeah, time travel.
But I, Stacy, am going on a road trip. So Aaron and I are like crash recording a handful so that you guys don't miss an episode.
Yeah. Or at least we're trying to.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're going to be able to get it, though.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Better fix that hole in my wall before my dad comes home and beats my ass.
Dang Cook.
Okay. He fell off the face of the earth.
Listen, I was just going to say.
Did he get caught up in Me Too?
I don't. Fuck, man. Maybe.
I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't either. But I was just going to say, I think if we ever had a guest on our podcast, I would want it to be Dane Cook unless he got up in Me Too. Got caught up in Me Too. But I want it to be Dane Cook, and I want it to be his comeback. And it would be so random, and like no one would know he was here, and then it would make us famous, and we'd be so excited to be famous and put back on Earth, and then Dane Cook would be back on Earth too, so everybody would be all excited. I just want us to laugh, and I feel like we could like fucking spitball with Dane Cook like no other.
I mean, I'm in. I heard he's an asshole though.
Yeah, but so are we. So
that's
it's
true.
perfect.
That's true.
Like we're not easily offended. If he's gonna be a little bitch, we'll just tell him he's a little bitch, and then whatever, you know, sucks to be him, sucks to suck.
All right, yeah. Are we just treating our new guests that we haven't had like trash?
If he's gonna be a little bitch, yeah,
you're gonna be a dick about
it. Now you got me all mad at Dane Cook in our imaginary world. I'm trying to help you, Dane.
Oh man, we're just trying to help each other out. This could be both of our make it bigs.
Let's cross promote, bro. Oh my god.
Oh god.
But if you ever fucking recorded with us, I would show up and have him sit in a Daffy Duck raft, and I'd be like, "I'm sure this is what you're accustomed to."
He'd be like, "What the fuck?" We get chairs.
Oh my god.
Oh god. All right, Stacey.
Okay, tell me about it.
Give me your goddamn.
Oh my goddamn. This is a motherfucking. It's a doozy. It's really not that bad. But I came home one day and my house just smelled so bad.
Oh no.
Like, you know when you leave chicken in the trash and you're like, smells like dead bodies in here? Mm-hmm. I walked in and it was that. And I was like, God damn, something is real wrong. And I was walking around. I thought maybe it's the sink because it wasn't the trash.
Yeah.
I mean, I took it out still in case, but it was like coming from that area. And I'm like, maybe it's like behind the stove. I don't know. I was using I have a most sensitive sensor smeller in the whole entire world. And I was using it like a fucking anteater. I don't know.
Bloodhound?
Yeah, there you go. This goddamn cadaver dog over here.
Yeah, you were fucking following your nose wherever it goes.
Exactly. Fucking toucan salmon.
Yeah.
And I was cruising around the kitchen with my nose. And I couldn't figure it out, but it was getting stronger. And then my kitchen is kind of attached to my laundry room. Like, there's a door that leads you into the laundry room that used to be the garage. It's fucking complicated. But anyway, so I go in there and I'm like, whoa, something is dead in here.
Oh, no.
And we had a little mouse problem back in the day, like before my son was born, my first one. And so I thought, they're back. And I was looking everywhere for like droppings and shit, and I couldn't find anything. And I was like, for sure something died in the walls. It just smells like death in here.
Yeah.
Could not figure it out. It went on for like 2 days every time I'd come inside. And Lee was just like fucking resigned to, we're just living with this. It takes like 2 weeks for the dead thing to decay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we're going to be smelling it forever. But every day it was so much worse. And it's 1,000 degrees. So like we would leave the house for the day and come back and the house would be baking and it would smell like dead things. I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, that is gross.
And then one day.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I have to do some laundry. And we always leave the washer open and we just throw like our laundry in there as it goes, you know? And then when we have a full load, we shoot it off. And I was like, holy fucking shit, it's in the in the washing machine.
I am going to throw up.
It was so bad. And so I started slowly pulling out it was like a bunch of towels too. So I started slowly pulling out the towels. Like there's going to be a dead animal in here for sure.
Yeah. You're like shaking them off as you go because you don't want to fucking touch it.
A mouse fell in here and died. And it was like gassing me out the whole time I was doing it. I'm like gagging.
Oh my God.
And I just stopped because it was so full. And I'm like, fuck it. And I threw 2 Tide Pods in and I shut the door and I started it. And I walked out.
Fuck out of here.
Yep.
You're a monster.
I know. I walked out and I told Lee, I said, I just made a fucking executive decision and I either just found the source of our smell and I'm a goddamn genius and just going to wash it away, or I'm washing a dead rat in there right now. And he was like, oh my God. Like you could see him like, he kind of did like a fake, like,
should I get up?
Run
I'm
to
gonna go.
it? Yeah. Like, do I assess, do I stop this from happening? And
let me dig in my purse for the money that I'll never come up with.
Yeah. I don't want to leave you hanging on the bill. Just kidding. So he was like, should I get up and like stop it? And you could hear the water running from the washing machine. And I'm just looking at him shaking my head like, it's just a decision I made.
Oh my God.
We're fucking done. And so I go to like pull the clothes out of the washer now that the cycle is done ever so delicately. And I like put it up to my nose and it smells fresh as a daisy. It's all clean. And so I dry it and there was no carcass or anything. It fucking solved all of my problems.
Get the fuck out of here.
And the only thing I can think of is that we started feeding my like 1-year-old in the living room with my 3-year-old at like their little tiny Lego table.
Yeah.
And I laid down like a beach towel where my 1-year-old goes. Because, like, if you have rice or shit, it gets fucking everywhere. But we have dogs. But, you know, the certain things, I'm just like, whatever.
Just don't want it in the carpet.
Exactly.
They can eat it off the towel.
Yeah, I'm a human. I'm not a monster. And then I scooped it up recently and just threw it in the wash instead of, like, shaking it out. And so I wonder if there was, like, chicken or something in there. And maybe that's what I was smelling.
Okay.
Girl, I don't know. I might have washed a rat away.
I think you washed a rat away.
Yeah, my clothes smell fine, though.
Oh, my God. That is horrifying. That is horrifying.
I have legit given up on life. Like,
apparently.
These are the decisions I've been making. I, like, try, and as soon as I get a little uncomfortable, like, this is a lot of work, I'm like, fuck it, easy route.
Oh, my God.
Which has never been my life. My life is always like, do it right. If you want it done right the first time, do it yourself, that kind of shit. And now I'm like, fucking watch the world burn, bitches. Let's see what happens when you wash a dead rat.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you had pulled out a fucking carcass?
I mean, I tried to find it first.
The hair would have been all over all of your stuff.
Did not walk through the scenario. That would have been awful. Yeah.
Oh, my God. You made a split-second decision that thankfully turned out right, but could have fucked up your whole world.
Yeah, but what concerns me is, like, do washing machines have, like, garbage disposals? Because, like, where'd the chicken go, you know?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Well, so is the rat, so.
Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe its bones liquefied because it was, I mean, we don't do laundry often.
Oh my God.
Just like once a week, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, so.
That is horrifying.
Did my house smell like dead things when you walked in?
No, I didn't smell it.
Okay, see, good. Yesterday I walked in, because this was very recent. Yesterday I walked in and I went, our house smells really good. And Lee goes, I don't smell anything. I'm like, that's the point. That's what I mean. I mean, it doesn't smell like dead things.
It doesn't smell like something died in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I guess congratulations on your fucking problem solving.
Fucking rolled the dice.
You're a different person.
I am. And you know what? I know somebody out there has pulled the fucking same shit. Like, they've risked it and they were like, something bad's going to happen. And then it turned out for the better.
Yeah, you know, you won this battle. This dice roll.
Yeah. I won't press my luck. Don't worry.
Oh, goddamn.
Gotta brag about the wins.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, Aaron, give me your goddamn.
Well, I think my cat's dying.
No!
Or he's just an asshole.
I hope it's the second one. This is the worst goddamn ever. Do you know what kind of emotional state I'm in? I'm very fragile.
I know. Listen, he's like 11, which isn't that old in
My
cat
cat
years.
lived to be like 23.
I know.
Okay.
I know. And so it's not that old, but like he's fat So maybe
we can put him on a diet.
He's on fucking healthy weight cat food, and if you don't feed him all the time, he just screams at you.
Are you talking about Greg, the one with thumbs?
No, it's Goose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a really weird reaction that I had there.
Not to favor not Greg.
Okay, not to favor any cats or anything.
I know. I love both of my cats.
I thought Goose was a girl.
No, they're both boys.
That's weird. I don't know why I thought that.
You thought Goose was a girl?
Not my whole life. Like, I thought that was recently that you corrected me and you were like, no, it's a girl. And I was like, that's fucking just like you to pick a weird ass name and me not to know if it's a girl or boy.
That's fair. But no, everything in my house is a boy except for me and my baby girl.
I actually knew that because Goose has the balls.
I saw his penis once. Yeah. Yeah, and he has balls.
Does he still have balls?
I mean,
or is it
there's
just like
a
a fleshy patch?
Yeah, it's like a patch like that's black that you're like, his balls used to be right there.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
His dick once. He's the only cat that I've ever been like, what the fuck?
It like came out like the red lipstick?
Yeah. Yeah, and he's just
makes
like
me
looking at me, and I was like, get out of here with those fucking cat tongues.
Oh, Lord. That's like sandpaper on that shit.
At any rate, I don't know. Remember how I told you there was poop in the fucking kitchen?
Yeah, the jalapeno poop?
Yeah, the jalapeno poop. That was Goose.
Mm-hmm.
It's been like, it was like every day where he was just shitting in the kitchen and like before the kitchen, like on the carpet even, which is like when you're like, all right, yeah, our door is not closed. That's where his litter is. It's not closed. There's no reason for him to do this. I don't know. And he just keeps fucking shitting there. So then he's obviously trying to tell us something. Right?
Yeah. Like, is it dirty? Do you need to shovel the shit out? Is there not enough shit in there?
I mean, I shoveled out all the shit, which is the first time in a very long time because my brother does it all the time now. Thank God. But like, for me, it's the first time in a long time. It gets cleaned regularly.
Got you.
But I don't know. It wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't like, this needs to be done.
There's no obvious reason.
No, there was no obvious reason. And then he's losing all of his hair. And so I'm like, this cat's going to die pretty soon.
Why is he losing his hair?
I don't know.
Like in chunks? It is summer. Maybe it's his winter coat.
I mean, like on his butt area, but like his side butt, his flank. What would that be? I don't know.
Wait.
The outside of his leg. What?
I know what's happening because this happened to my cat.
All right, what is it?
Her asshole gland got full and infected.
Get the fuck out of here.
Asshole gland. You know how, like, have you seen that episode of Dirty Jobs where they're like, we're just doing dog grooming? And you're like, this is innocent enough. And then the lady, like, squeezes the asshole and shit shoots out. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Didn't know they did that.
Yeah.
Well, my cat obviously never got groomed because she's a fucking cat.
Yeah.
And it got infected. And it was actually one of the times we came back from Vegas when we were, like, 20-something years old running around and doing our shit.
Didn't she have, like, an abscess or something, though?
Yeah, it got infected and it turned into an abscess. But, like, the fur fell off and everything. And then when I saw it, she was like licking it. When I saw it, it was like an open wound. And she was just like really like
not feeling
like
it.
She let you pick her up. She was not trying to run away. She did not feel good. And just some antibiotics worked.
Huh.
But maybe that's
his is on the outside of his leg. It's not like near his, it's like it's his butt, but it's not like his butthole.
Oh. Well, this was like her butt cheek. Like if cats had butt cheeks.
This would be like the outside of his thigh. That he's losing his hair. Aww. And his tail's really skinny now. It used to be fluffy, and now it's like just a little ratty tail. I don't know, man. This cat, I love him, but listen, he might be nearing some rough patches here.
No! Not Goose.
Plus side, he did start shitting back in the litter box again.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I feel like he was trying to tell us something for a while there. And then, I don't know.
Maybe he's like, my bones are too old to go up those stairs, motherfucker.
But he peed in there.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I think he had a tummy ache. And you know when, like, you risk a fart?
I don't feel good, huh?
And you shit yourself?
Yeah.
That's probably what happened to him. And he was just like, oh, here? Okay.
Well, one day I was home and he was fucking tippy-tapping in the kitchen because he has long nails. And so he's like, usually you can't hear him walking on the tile or anything. But, like, he had his nails out and he was fucking tippy-tapping in there. And I thought it was Hank. I was like, the fuck are you doing in the kitchen? So I yelled at him, Hank. And then I looked, and it was Goose, and I was like, the fuck are you doing? And then he was just, like, tapping around in the kitchen, and I was like, oh, this motherfucker's about to shit in here. So I picked him up, and I put him in the litter box, and then he shat in the litter box.
Oh.
But then, like, the next morning, we'd wake up, and there was shit in the kitchen. I don't know, man.
Maybe he's just being an asshole. Cats are assholes.
That's what I'm thinking, too. You might just be being an asshole.
I hope
because now he's
dying.
fucking shitting in the litter box again.
I don't want him to die.
I don't either. God, I don't want to explain that to my fucking 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Who's going to be 3 this month, by the way.
Yeah.
God, that should be another goddamn.
Right?
All right, lady.
Yep. Let's talk about murder.
I will tell you about some murder.
Yeah, give it to me.
Here on episode 102, BT Dubs.
102. Welcome to episode 102.
102.
10222
FM. Okay, I'm going to tell you about Joseph Taborski.
Okie doke artichoke.
Joseph was born on March 23rd, 1924 in Connecticut.
Ooh, okay.
I don't have a ton of information on his childhood or anything, but
It was fucked.
It was probably pretty fucked.
Okay.
When he was in his early 20s, he and his brother Albert were in a, quote, 5-man gang.
Oh, shit.
I don't
Quartet.
know. The acapellas?
So let's all go commit some murder. Hit it, John.
Well, this was 1924 was when he was born, so it's like the 50s. I imagine they were like the fucking snapping in the streets gang.
They had like the little top hat, the cane, and the striped shirts.
Yeah.
And like a little bar mustache.
Oh my God. I can only hope. Maybe it was like a Clockwork Orange where they're like fucking swinging their cane around.
When they have monocles.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So they're like the fucking neighborhood thugs, right?
Yeah, got it.
Cut to March 23rd, 1950. It's Joseph's 26th birthday.
Okay.
Okay. They're in West Hartford, Connecticut. Side note, I have family there.
Oh, girl. Shoot.
Yeah. So Joseph asked his brother Al, Albert. He's going to go by Al in my story now because I'm
Al
a
and
lazy
Joe?
typer. Yeah, Al and Joe, literally.
Got it.
Joe asked Al if he wanted to, quote, get some money. Al was like, fuck yeah, I know what this means. Like, let's go, quote, get some money, right?
Oh, okay. We getting strippers.
No, they're going to
Okay.
go fucking rob a place, right?
Okay. Different mindset. Whatever. Strippers sound way more fun.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So Al drove, and the two of them went to a package store, which is essentially a liquor store, if you don't know what that is.
Okay, I was like, they just gonna get some packages.
Went to a box store.
No. I want small, medium, and large.
Yeah, it is a liquor store. And another fucking side note, because my family grew up on the East Coast. For whatever reason, I knew this, and my dad always calls them Packies.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have heard that before.
Yeah, and the whole time I was researching this, I kept getting like flashbacks to my parents and their fucking weird ass East Coast slang stuff. And I'm like, oh, he's gonna go to the Packy. He's so silly. Okay. So they came to this package store, and Al stayed in the car while Joe went inside. And Joe came running back out a few minutes later, like, fuck, the guy jumped me.
Oh, shit. Ah, that didn't go how you wanted.
No.
Fucking
He's like,
Joe, man.
Yeah, son of a bitch, right? And so he's like, let's get out of here. Fucking
Blow this popsicle
book
stand.
it, Al, right?
Yeah.
And so Al was like, oh, shit. And he took off.
Oh, shit.
Like the getaway driver that he is. He's like, I will do this appropriately. I've been training my whole life for this, right?
Yep. This was the purpose of me being here behind the wheel.
But the next morning, Al saw in the newspaper that the owner of the package store that they had been to the night before, he was a 40-year-old man named Louis Wolfson. He had been shot, but was still alive in critical condition.
Uh-oh. Did he think that he was dead, or was he just like, oh, shit, Joe got jumped, we gotta run, and he didn't know that he was even injured?
He didn't know that he was even injured.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was just like, oh, shit, deuces, that went wrong. Like, let's go.
And now he's real injured, but he's still alive.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a loose end.
Yeah. And so Louis told police that he had been shot by a young, white, baby-faced man wearing a trench coat.
Okay. Wow, that just like lined up every fucking like bank robber.
Yeah. And Al. Book him, Al.
Yeah.
Lou.
Yeah.
Louis also said that the man had light hair that could use a haircut.
Okay, Judgy McJudger.
Yeah.
Fucking tone it down over there. He needs a haircut.
Fucking hippie.
You don't tell me. You don't tell me how to live my life.
Well, Louis died 3 days later in the hospital.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep. And they weren't able to pin the murder on anyone, so the case goes cold. Not literally, I'm sure. Like, you know, it's like a legitimate thing when it goes cold.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
it actually literally did.
They just didn't have a resolution.
Yeah, but they
So
were like,
it
we're
was cold.
fucking shit out of luck. We're not having any new leads, right?
Son of a bitch.
Until January of the next year.
Okay.
Joe and Al's mom called the cops and was like, yo, my son Al has some shit to tell you.
Ooh.
Okay?
I just imagine her like pulling him in by the ear. Like,
Right?
tell him what you told me.
That ain't what you told me. Also, this is like almost a full year later.
Yeah, and they're like 20 something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so Al goes to the police station and basically lays everything out. He says that he had been driving the car and he wasn't entirely sure what happened in the store, but he's positive that his brother was the one that shot Louis
Okay.
and that he had made $32 off the robbery.
Wow. But
Yeah.
I thought he got jumped. So he still followed through with the robbery.
I mean, I guess, yeah, he was like, maybe he told him like, well, I got the money, but he also
we
jumped
gotta
me.
go.
So the two brothers are arrested and they go to trial. Mm-hmm. Since Al had admitted to everything and testified against his brother,
He got a deal.
he got a deal. He was convicted of second-degree murder and he was sentenced to life in prison.
Oh, shit. That's fucking intense.
Yeah.
For not even knowing.
For not even knowing.
Not even knowing.
Like you were in the car.
Oh,
But I mean,
shit.
he found out the next day. So
And
it's
didn't
not
say
like
anything.
he didn't come forward right away, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
Yeah. Well, Joe, however, was sentenced to death by the electric chair.
Okie doke, artichoke.
Okay.
That sounds interesting.
But before he was scheduled to die, Al had a breakdown while he was in prison.
Oh, God.
He started telling people that he was Christ. And,
Uh-oh.
like, just, you know, when you start impersonating
Jesus himself.
Jesus
have some
himself, people are
concerns.
like, uh-oh. People start to pay attention, right?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We have a problem.
So Al was transferred to a psych hospital.
Okay.
And then Joe's lawyers got word that Al was in a mental break. And they were like, oh, fuck, let's fucking jump on this, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And so they appealed Joe's case because suddenly their one and only witness and main point of conviction wasn't
Isn't
mentally
sound.
stable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Joe was given a new trial, but they didn't have a credible witness because you can't use Al.
Oh, God.
So without a witness, they couldn't prove that Joe was involved at all,
Oh, shit.
and he was let out of prison.
That's fucking wild.
Isn't it?
Oh, shit. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
They didn't have any evidence.
Nope.
They weren't like, makes sense. He had a revolver also.
Nope.
Or whatever.
I
Fucking
mean,
killed the
it
dude.
was like the fucking 50s. They're like,
Fuck evidence.
Yeah.
We're all going on testimony.
Yeah,
Witness.
we had no idea. It was just literally just witness testimony. And
Oh,
the
my
witness didn't even really witness it. Just that they drove him to the place.
Yeah,
and he was like,
circumstantially.
no, I'm sure that it was my brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. That's intense.
So now they don't even have that.
Okay.
So when Joe got out of prison, he was like, well, I am never doing that again. Like, I am a reformed man.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fucking a straight shooter from here on
Yeah,
out, right?
straight as an arrow.
Yeah. And about a year goes by while Joe fucking laid low, like, true to his word,
I'm
didn't
going to
do
be
shit.
chill.
Yeah. But, of course, that never lasts.
Mm-hmm.
So, Joe met this guy named Arthur Kalam.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur
Art.
went by Meatball. So,
That's way better than art.
way better than Art.
Meatball.
Old
You think he liked
Meatball over here.
meatballs? Was he like Italian? That's fucking rude.
I imagine he was probably Italian and it was the 50s, so people weren't.
It's like the OG Snooki.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, little meatball.
So the pair went on a spree of robbing package stores and like a small hotel. Like
Okay.
a locally owned hotel, I guess.
Yeah.
And to get the owners and workers to comply, Joe and Meatball. Say that like it's normal.
Oh, Joe and Meatball.
Joe and Meatball would pistol whip them or hit them with a blackjack.
Oh, damn. What's a blackjack?
It's like a long stick,
Like a baton?
usually telescoping. Yeah, like a baton.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then on December 15th, 1956, they went to a tailor shop and they beat and robbed the owner.
Oh, my God. They're robbing the most, like, random-ass stores.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
does a tailor really have a lot of cash?
I
Maybe in
don't-
the 50s.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, they moved on to a gas station.
Mm-hmm.
And inside the gas station, Joe ordered the owner into the bathroom where he forced him to kneel in front of the toilet.
Oh, no.
And then Joe shot him in the back of the head. As they were leaving, a car pulled up. So Joe tried to pose as the gas station attendant.
Oh, God. But he didn't know how to work anything.
Literally, he didn't know how to work the gas pump. And so,
does any of this work?
yeah, he was like trying to fill up the guy's tank, but he was shit at it. And so
Oh,
he just
God.
kept like getting it fucking everywhere. I guess he was getting it onto the trunk and stuff.
Oh, God.
And so the driver got out of the car, like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
And Joe pulled his gun on him and then
shit.
forced him into the gas station. Like,
Okay.
fuck, my
He just
ploy
got
didn't
another
work.
hostage. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not a hostage because the other guy was dead.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. He just got another victim.
Yeah.
And so the driver was Daniel Janowski.
Okay.
And Joe made him kneel inside and then he shot him in the head too.
God damn.
So, a little bit fucked up, but I heard two different accounts about a child here.
Oh, no. I don't want to hear it.
You do.
Okay.
So, I'm not sure which one's true, so I'm going to tell you both.
Okay.
The first one comes into play right here.
Okay.
According to one article, Daniel had his 16-month-old daughter with him in the car,
Oh, my God.
and Joe was going to kill her. But Meatball was like, yo, she's not even old enough to talk.
Voice
Like,
of reason.
yeah, we can let her live.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what she saw, and she can't say anything to be like, it was fucking this guy, right?
Oh my God, but he killed her dad.
But they let her live.
Okay,
right?
well, that's good. Small fucking graces.
Right. So then the day after Christmas, the pair went to a package store, and they shot the owner in the head twice.
Jesus Christ.
The owner was 65-year-old Samuel Cohn. On January 5th, they went to a shoe store.
Okay.
And Joe asked the owner, Frank Adinolfi, if they had any size 12 shoes, which is fucking enormous.
Yeah.
And the owner went to the back to see if they did, and Meatball started pistol whipping him.
Oh, God. Okay.
Meatball beat him so badly that he was like...
Sorry.
like, I know. This is totally normal, right? Meatball over here.
Pistol whipping and beating.
Well, Meatball fucking beat the shit out of him to where basically he was unrecognizable and he was sure that he was dead, right?
Yeah.
Then a couple came into the store.
Oh, no. Run away.
Bernard and Ruth Spire.
Turn around.
They were forced to kneel, and then they were shot in the head.
Jesus Christ. They definitely have a system.
Yeah, they do. So they're just fucking everybody up everywhere that they go, right?
Yeah. They're leaving a trail. Is nobody onto them? Like,
No, they're just like, wow, what could possibly be happening?
It keeps happening.
Yeah. So Joe and Meatball then went to a pharmacy where they murdered the owner, 69-year-old John Rosenthal.
My God.
Okay. So here's the other story that I heard about the child.
Okay.
Was that in the pharmacy, there was a little girl running around the store while her grandparents shopped. And Joe told Meatball to kill the little girl while he beat the grandparents to death.
Oh, my God.
So Meatball grabbed her and he shoved her behind a deli case, and then he fired a shot into the floor and told her to stay quiet and hidden.
Oh, my God. That's terrifying.
Joe had no idea that Meatball had done that.
Yeah.
He thought that he had killed the girl. So I don't know which story about the kid is true, but either way, the kid lives, so that's good.
And Meatball was the one that's like, maybe we shouldn't kill a kid.
Yeah, Meatball
so
was the one
some sort of fucking lines.
Yeah.
Ethics.
Yeah. So meanwhile, Frank, the owner of the shoe store that fucking Meatball had pistol whipped the shit out of,
Yeah.
he survived.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got a witness.
We've got a witness.
All right.
And he was like, they asked me for a size 12 shoe. Which is odd and memorable because it's fucking enormous.
Okay.
So the detective on the case put together a photo lineup of ex-cons who might have a size 12 foot.
Okay. So they went in legitimately asking for like their size of shoe. I guess they probably measured him and was like, fuck, you're a size 12. It's not like you just said that to get the guy in the back.
Oh, I guess I don't know.
Because I was thinking that they were doing it to get the guy to go in the back so they could distract him.
Yeah.
But if they're going to look for somebody with size 12 shoes here, if they just got a little clue, then these motherfuckers have a size 12 shoe.
Well,
it was Meatball.
If someone asked for a size 12 shoe, the owner might have looked down and been like, damn, yeah, that looks like a 12.
Yeah.
Like, he might have been like, I don't know, confirmed it by eye, and he's a fucking shoe owner
Connoisseur.
guy. Yeah, so he might have been able to like, yeah, it looks about a 12.
Yeah, that seems right.
But
Let me eyeball it.
yeah, put it up next to my foot. This is way better than those little measurers.
Yeah.
So the police get all these ex-cons or whatever that had big feet, and they put them in this photo lineup. And in the lineup was Joe and Meatball.
Okay.
And they asked Frank to pick out who had the giant feet, and Frank wasn't able to positively identify.
Okay. That's a bummer.
But
Tell me.
he picked out Meatball and was like, that's that fucker that beat the shit out of me.
Oh, shit.
Okay?
Okay.
So now they got a line on Meatball.
All right.
And the cops started tracking him to see, like, where he went and what he did and shit, because maybe he's involved in this spree. Who else is involved? Let's figure this out, right?
Yeah, let's track him.
So they saw him meet up with Joe,
Okay.
and they decided that they should pick him up to question them.
Yeah.
Because Joe had been convicted of a murder previously, right?
Yeah.
And then let off on fucking sketch circumstances.
We should look at him.
Yeah. Like, this guy seems like he'd fit the bill, right? Mm-hmm. So both men were arrested, and they were questioned for 5 days.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think that's, like, legal anymore, but either way. So Meatball broke first, and he admitted to being present at the robberies, but blamed all the murdering on Joe.
Okay.
And Joe was like, fuck that, fuck you, I'm not talking.
Oh, alrighty.
So the cops brought in Joe's mom, who was the one that had made Al confess in the first place, right?
Oh, do you think Joe's mom's so pissed right now?
Yeah.
She's like, motherfucker. motherfucker.
I told you to stay out of trouble, you little piece of shit.
If I have to go down to the police station one more time on your account, I swear to God.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just gonna let him take you.
Yeah. I'm not vouching for you anymore, you little shit.
Yeah, she seems like a strong lady that was like, are you fucking kidding me, right? And so, in true mom fashion, she was like, bruh.
Tell me about it, though.
I'll still love you, but you gotta admit it if you did it, right?
Yeah. Like, tell me.
Yeah, you can't lie. Don't lie.
I raised you better than that.
Yeah, even my 2-year-old, I'm like, are you lying? And he's like, no, Papa.
Hate that song.
So it worked. And Joe was like, fuck, sorry, Ma. Right?
Oh, my God.
Both men were sentenced to death.
Wow.
Yeah.
Again?
Well, yeah, Joe
Yeah.
actually broke a record in that he's the only person in Connecticut to be on death row twice.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What are the fucking... You're an idiot,
Yeah.
is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. You should have fucking cooled it after the first one.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, you fucking got away with murder, literally.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
That's insane. And then Art is still in the mental institution for life, right? Still talking about being Jesus?
Al
Sorry.
is still in the mental institution for life. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And Art Meatball is now also sentenced to death.
Gotcha.
So Meatball appealed his sentence, and he was able to get it reduced
Oh, nice.
in one
I don't know
article.
why that's nice. Did he ever murder anybody?
I mean, he beat the shit out of Frank thinking that he had murdered him, so probably.
He's still a piece of shit, so maybe
Yeah.
he shouldn't get it reduced.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said all nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. For some reason in my head, Meatball isn't so bad because he like saved the little kid, allegedly.
Well, literally, that's why he got it reduced.
Oh, really?
Was because he spared the child, which makes me lean towards the grocery store pharmacy one being the true one.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Okay.
So I saw something else that he could have probably gotten his sentence reduced even further, but instead he pleaded guilty to second-degree murder because he was comfortable in prison and didn't want to be released.
Oh, really? Like he's getting his 3 hots in a cot?
Basically.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, Meatball died in prison in 1980.
All right. How? Was he old?
I don't know.
He just died.
I think he just died. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's
And
prison.
he was happy.
Yeah. Joe refused to appeal his case, accepting his death sentence.
Alrighty.
And right before he was sent to the electric chair, Joe was walking down death row, and he came by the cell of one of the other inmates, Benny Reed.
Uh-huh.
And Benny was sad and like, oh, Joe, like, I'm going to pray for you, right?
Yeah.
Because I guess death row is like a legitimate thing where literally this one row of cells is all next to each other.
Ready
of
for
people
death.
that are going to die. And so they kind of get to know each other, I guess.
Yeah.
And so Joe was like, don't worry about it, Benny. I'm going to be all right. As soon as I die, I'm going to come back as a giant black fly.
What the fuck?
I don't know, right?
No, pick something else, you weirdo. I guess whatever. It's your death. You get to choose.
I mean, do you? Because I thought it was like reincarnation was like whatever you come back as is like indicative of what you were before.
What
so if
you deserved.
Yeah,
Well, I was
if you come
thinking-
back as like a slug, then you had kind of a shitty life.
Yeah, I was thinking like that would be my symbol for I'm around. I didn't think like total reincarnation.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
Different thought.
I don't know which one he's thinking.
So I'm going to be a giant black fly.
Yeah.
And I'm going to land on giant turds.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And so Benny was like, whatever deuces, right? Like,
Yeah.
peace be with you on your journey.
Yeah.
Good
and
luck.
also with you.
Yeah. Good luck wherever you end up, right?
Yeah.
And so Joe went to the chair and he was executed. And just moments later,
A black fly.
they heard a scream coming from Benny's cell. There was a giant black fly on the ceiling of his cell.
Oh, God.
And Benny, like, fucking
Lost
it.
I'm sure.
He had to be hospitalized in a psych ward for 3 months after that.
Jesus Christ. It was that intense?
Yeah, he was like, no, this motherfucker said he was going to come back.
Yeah. He's in my cell. Get
Yeah.
out. Kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I get it. That's pretty spooky. But 3 months?
I know, right? But maybe, like, once you get in, you have to, like, prove to get out. Like,
Maybe.
I'm cool now.
Yeah, like it's just a little spooked. Also, you know that motherfucking black fly was in there before and he didn't notice it.
Probably. Yeah.
Although
yeah.
flies are annoying, so you might notice them.
Yeah. Especially a big black one.
Yeah, the one that bites.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
What is that, a horsefly?
Yeah, get that shit out of
Get
here.
out of here.
Uh-uh.
So that's pretty much that. But fun fact, this murder robbery spree scared the shit out of package store owners.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, they started closing their stores at 8 p.m. instead of 11 p.m. Because they're like, fucking nothing good comes from drunk people after dark.
Yeah.
Like, let's close this shit earlier. And after the guys were caught, the General Assembly made it a law that the sale of alcohol, so package stores, would be closed at 9.
Oh, that's why the East Coast is all fucked up and you can't buy booze ever. And on Sundays.
So now it's 10 p.m. in Connecticut. They upped it to 10. 6 p.m. on Sundays, in case you're wondering. But somehow this is still always a fucking issue in my family because apparently we're alcoholics who procrastinate. And so, like around 9:30, we're like, fuck, we have to go get beer.
I feel like you just used all the adjectives to describe me.
Yeah. You are in my family. If we ever went to the East Coast, we'd be like, is it too late? It's too late. God
It's
damn
too
it.
late. You got to plan for that shit.
Yeah.
Whenever we go visit Lee's family in Minnesota, it's like, I'm like, oh, fuck, I need beer. And Lee's like, well, it's Sunday. And I'm like, yeah.
Okay, I still need to drink on Sunday.
And he's like, well, you can buy 3/4, or I don't even know what they call it. Some weird fucking terminology for the amount of alcohol that's in it, meaning it's basically alcohol-free alcohol. And I'm like, why would you sell that? That seems like such a pain in the ass to like stock the shelves with that on Sundays.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah. And then you're right. After a certain time, you can't buy booze. And I'm like,
they literally like lock
fuck?
it up.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, their fucking grocery store is still open, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then they have like, liquor areas that literally close off. I'm like,
They have
how do you
gates.
live like this?
I don't know. It's so weird.
Fucking spoiled ass over here in California. I'm like, you can just go to 7-Eleven.
Literally anything at 7-Eleven. You want 99 bananas? They got that shit.
Yeah. And they don't close anything. It's ridiculous. So, in case you're ever wondering why that was all fucked up that way, I guess it used to be better. And by better, I mean different.
It's not better. It's just different.
To me, it would be better. But to other
Right?
people are probably like, yet nothing good comes from people being drunk at night. Which I get it.
Don't restrict my life, though.
Yeah, don't tell me how to live.
Okay, listen, fuck you, Al and Joe. Whatever happened to Al? Did he die?
I
Pretty
don't know.
sure.
He was in the psych ward for a while. He's probably, he's dead now
Is he
for sure.
still like he's Jesus, you know?
Probably.
That's
But
crazy.
I wonder if he would have ever gotten a second trial if they got his like medications fucking leveled out or whatever.
Well,
to
that's what
where
I'm thinking
he
is
didn't
like
think he was Jesus.
if your right, if your brother legit just got off on murder and they can't even prove he did it, then
Then
like-
what are you being held for?
yeah, if you're
Yeah.
getting life for a murder that they can't prove he did, then why are you getting fucking
Well, now I imagine he's just in the psych prison ward
For
thing
thinking he's Jesus?
For thinking he's Jesus. Maybe they don't want to level out his medication because they were like,
keep him here.
no, this guy probably did some murdering and his brother got off on a technicality, so let's just keep him.
He's just walking around with one of those like black smelly markers. Do you want to see Jesus eyes?
Just colors it under his fucking nose so he can smell it all day.
Oh, another Dane Cook.
Yep.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Full fucking circle. Anybody who doesn't know these jokes, though, they're like, what the fuck is she talking about? A Daffy Duck raft and Jesus eyes. Oh
It's
my
usually
God.
Mitch Hedberg, so
I know.
we're
Hey,
branching
listen.
out.
Yeah, we are. I'm really going to feel like an asshole if he turns out to be like fucking a womanizer, you're a womanizer.
I don't know that he was or not. I haven't seen him since a long time.
I'm pretty sure his brother like stole all his money or some shit. Like some crazy shit went down.
Oh, well, that'd be
Hey,
unfortunate.
Dane, if you're listening, we're happy to help you make a comeback.
We still think you're funny. I mean, so long as you didn't like rape anybody or anything.
Yeah, I'm going to need to find a Daffy Duck raft stat.
ASAP.
I hope we hear from him.
If anybody out there knows Dane Cook, tell him we're looking for him.
Yeah, love to hang out just for an hour while we record in our murder shed. It'll be chill.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll provide snacks.
Yeah, we got beaver nuggets. That would be so fun to feed Dane Cook a beaver nugget.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Let's close this bitch out.
Yeah. All right. If you want to see fucking pictures pertaining to this case. Oh, also, by the way.
Yep. Tell me about it.
This guy, his nickname, I didn't put it on here because I was like, that's dumb and I don't want to type it all the time.
Yeah.
But
Joe's
nickname was the Chin. So later when you go look at his picture, you'll be like, oh, I get it.
Look at his chin.
This guy had a
the
fucking-
chin and meatball.
Yeah, this guy had a sturdy ass chin.
Jesus Christ. Is he like a Gaston chin?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a big ass chin. It was like not quite Jay Leno pointy, but like fucking it was
a lot of chin.
It was a lot of chin.
I feel like you could pull that out of a lineup. If you have a distinctive face, you probably shouldn't be doing shit with your face out.
Yeah, distinctive chin over here.
Yeah, right? Oh my God. That reminds me, before we get too far off of this, every time you said Meatball, have you ever heard that Ray Stevens song?
No.
Which Ray Stevens in itself, he's like a
Cat Stevens?
No. I see why you would say that. No, but he's like a comedian who makes songs, which I grew up loving.
Okay.
But he has this song, and it's called Speedball, and it's about a motorcyclist who drove his motorcycle very fast.
Oh.
And his name was Speedball. And so the intro goes, Speedball, Speedball, the wild motorcyclist who rode his motorcycle very fast. And every time he said Meatball, I was singing that song in my head, but Meatball.
Good to know.
I hope there's one single soul who knows that song I'm talking about.
I hope so, too.
Either that or they're like, what the actual fuck?
You're
But now
alone.
my kid loves Ray Stevens. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. You seriously have fucking embodied your dad in these last few weeks.
I know, it's really weird. Okay.
Okay, so pictures. Go see this guy's chin at isgdpodcast.com.
Yep.
You can email Stacy at isgdpodcast@gmail.com. I lurk, but you're going to get a response from Stacy most likely.
Yep.
If you want to hang out on social media, we're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at ISGD Podcast.
Oh, yeah, you should join the Facebook group.
Yep, the goddamn pod group. Also, you can snail mail me at P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
If you need that address, it's also on our website under contacts. Also there, you can find our Patreon and our merch.
Oh, yeah.
And Patreon's only $1.
Patreon came out yesterday, I think, if my fucking math is correct.
Yep. So come join us. It's a fucking $1, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Only $1, and we can buy an air conditioner.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine?
You guys, help make us famous. Go, tell everybody about us.
Yeah.
Go subscribe, rate, and review. I don't necessarily want to be famous. I want the podcast to be famous.
I don't want to be famous at all.
I don't want anyone to know who I am. I just want everybody to listen to this and be like, I could hang out with them. Because that makes my heart happy.
Yeah.
So go tell everybody, vote for us on shit that you vote for podcasts on. I don't know anything about that. What? We hit that fucking top 50 podcasts on the podcast magazine list.
Yeah,
that
we
was
did.
legit. Let's do that shit again.
That was pretty
Fuck it.
cool.
Yeah.
I felt like that's when we made it.
I said if we ever, now I feel like if Dane Cook makes it on our podcast, then we really made it. And I'm not talking about a fucking shitty phone call in where the audio is all shit. I need him in the shed.
Maybe not during COVID. That guy probably hangs out with a lot of infected people.
We have plastic.
All right, we'll put him in a bubble in his Daffy Duck wrap.
Yes. And
All
he
right.
can sweat his ass off with us.
Yeah, god damn. Unless we get a fucking air conditioner by then. That's how we'll know we've made it.
Yeah.
The
Air
AC.
conditioner.
All right.
Okay.
Miss you.
Later, Gators.
Bye.